Venezuela is insane. Beaches that glow at night, waterfalls taller than skyscrapers, deserts that move like the ocean. And that's just scratching the surface. Planning a trip here can feel like trying to pick a star from the sky. But here's the good news. I'm here to guide you. In this video, we're cutting through the chaos and taking you to the must-see places that capture the true spirit of Venezuela. We'll kick things off with some wild facts about Venezuela, and then dive into its dream locations you'll regret missing. But before we get started, if you're excited to explore Venezuela, make sure to subscribe to my channel and tell me in the comments which places in Venezuela you loved the most. Fun facts about Venezuela. Did you know that Venezuela ranks among the 17 most biodiverse countries in the world and is home to over 21,000 plant species and countless unique animals? They called it Little Venice after Spanish explorers saw houses on stilts rising from the vast waters of Lake Maracaibo, a lake so ancient it has existed for over 20 million years. Over this ancient lake, the sky bursts into life with Catatumbo lightning, the world's highest concentration of lightning storms. In the south, ancient tepuis rise from the earth, massive tabletop mountains where 40% of the species exist nowhere else. Roaming the grasslands, the capybara, the largest rodent in the world, can grow to the size of a medium dog. In rural villages, capybaras are not just wild animals. They are gentle pets living alongside families. Hidden in lush valleys, the village of Chuao produces some of the finest cacao in the world, crafting chocolate treasures revered across the globe. And while nature's richness thrives in the countryside, it also bursts into life in the heart of the city, where, above the bustling streets of Caracas, wild guacamaya macaws soar freely, painting the skies in brilliant color. The best places in Venezuela. Canaima National Park. Let's head to a place that honestly doesn't even feel real. Canaima National Park. Have you ever seen a waterfall so tall, the water vanishes into mist before it hits the ground? That's Angel Falls, the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world, an insane 979 meters high. That's 16 times taller than Niagara Falls. You've really got to see it to believe it. The water doesn't just fall. It floats, caught by the wind, drifting like a silver thread through the air. It's wild. And here's the crazy part. It drops off the edge of a tepuy, one of those giant, flat-topped mountains that are over 2 billion years old. Imagine that, walking through a landscape that's older than the dinosaurs. But it's not just one waterfall. The nearby Canaima Lagoon has 5 more that pour into a deep red river, colored by tree tannins and minerals. You can actually walk behind some of them and feel the roar echo around you. Would you dare? You can explore the whole area in a curiara, a traditional dugout canoe, paddled by Piman guides who know every twist of the river. And if this place looks familiar, it should. Angel Falls inspired Paradise Falls in Pixar's Up. Oh, and get this, it's named after Jimmy Angel, a pilot who literally crash-landed his plane near the top in the 1930s while looking for gold. Los Roques Archipelago. If you've been dreaming of turquoise waters, white sand, and total seclusion, Los Roques might just be your new favorite paradise. This stunning archipelago is made up of over 300 islands, islets, and cays, all surrounded by coral reefs and shallow electric blue water. It's one of the largest marine national parks in the entire Caribbean, and honestly, it's a wonder more people don't know about it. The water here is so crystal clear, it's often compared to the Maldives or Bora Bora, but with way fewer tourists. And at night, you might see the water start to glow, thanks to tiny plankton lighting up the bays with bioluminescence. It's straight up magic. This place is a biodiversity hotspot too, home to over 60 types of coral and more than 200 species of tropical fish. You can even spot sea turtles, rays, dolphins, and sometimes flamingos wading through the shallows. If you're up for some adventure, Los Roques is a haven for snorkeling, diving, paddleboarding, and kite surfing. But the best part? You can island hop by boat, and locals will literally drop you off on your own little island with a cooler, beach chairs, and an umbrella, then pick you up later. It's like having your own private island for the day. For Venezuelans, it's a favorite escape. For the rest of the world, it's still one of the Caribbean's best-kept secrets. Apure Llanos. Next, let's head into the wild open plains of Venezuela, the Llanos. These vast tropical lowlands stretch as far as the eye can see, and during the rainy season, they completely transform. The ground floods and turns into an inland sea, dotted with islands of grass and trees. It's like nature flips a switch. And this seasonal flooding brings in the wildlife. Big time. Think anacondas, capybaras, caimans, giant anteaters, howler monkeys, and hundreds of bird species, from vibrant scarlet ibises to towering jabiru storks. If you're into wildlife watching, this is easily one of the best spots in South America, especially between May and October. The scenery? Absolutely stunning. Wide open skies, glowing sunsets, and during the wet season, the water reflects everything, turning the plains into a giant natural mirror. You can explore by jeep, on horseback, or even in a canoe, gliding through the flooded grasslands with animals just feet away. And when the rains stop, the landscape shifts again, drying into dusty savanna where animals gather around shrinking waterholes, making them easier to spot. It's raw, wild, and totally unforgettable. Morrocoy National Park. Need a break from hiking boots and jungle treks? Let's trade that in for white sand, warm water, and total beach mode. Welcome to Morrocoy National Park. Tucked along Venezuela's northwestern coast, Morrocoy is where turquoise waters meet coral reefs, mangroves, and dozens of little islands called cayos. It's the kind of place where you hop on a boat, chase the sun, and decide which island to stop at based on your mood. Each cayo has its own vibe, from the popular Cayo Sombrero to the laid-back shores of Cayo Borracho or Cayo Sal. Whether you're snorkeling around coral reefs, floating over sunken rocks, or just chilling in waist-deep water, you're doing it right. And it's not just about the islands. Back on the mainland, you've got twisting mangrove tunnels, perfect for a slow paddle in a kayak or canoe. It's peaceful, shady, and feels like a totally different world from the beach. This is a favorite weekend escape for locals, especially from cities like Caracas and Valencia. You'll see families setting up full beach camps with coolers, umbrellas, and even speakers, turning these little islands into floating backyard parties. So if you're in the mood to unwind with a salty breeze and crystal clear water, Morrocoy's got your name all over it. Gran Sabana. Let's slow things down and soak in one of Venezuela's most breathtaking natural treasures, the Gran Sabana. This vast highland plateau stretches across southeastern Venezuela and forms part of the massive Canaima National Park. It's a place of rolling savannas, winding rivers, jungle patches, and towering tepuis, those dramatic flat-topped mountains that define the skyline. It's also a land of waterfalls, over 100 of them, cascading down cliffs and hidden in lush valleys. And yes, you can swim in many of them. Tucked deep in the wild, Uruwani and El Oasis feel like nature's best-kept secrets. At Uruwani, the river glides through sculpted stone, forming glassy pools that mirror the sky, perfect for a quiet dip or just soaking in the silence. Then there's El Oasis, a dreamy hideaway where crystal-clear water shimmers beneath a canopy of palms, like a scene plucked from a tropical daydream. It's the kind of place that makes you forget the rest of the world exists. The geology here is mind-blowing. The rocks date back over 1.7 billion years, among the oldest anywhere on Earth. What really makes the Gran Sabana special, though, is the atmosphere. The silence, the scale, the way fog drapes over the tepuis in the early morning, it's the kind of place that stays with you long after you've left. Médanos de Coro. Time to trade jungle trails and riverbanks for something totally unexpected, a desert. The Médanos de Coro are massive golden sand dunes that rise up to 40 meters high, right on the edge of the Caribbean coast. Yep, you heard that right. A desert, just steps from the sea. This is one of South America's only coastal deserts, and it's constantly in motion. The wind reshapes the dunes every day, so no two visits ever look the same. It's like nature's own giant sandbox. And the best part? You don't need any fancy gear. You can climb the dunes, slide down them, or just wander barefoot across the soft sand while the breeze kicks up tiny waves of golden dust. If you're into photography, this place is a dream. Sunset turns the whole landscape into a glowing sea of shadows and light. And here's a quirky detail. You might even spot a few camels, used for local rides, adding just the right amount of Sahara flair to this Venezuelan desert escape. Cayo Agua. If you've ever wondered what it's like to step into a travel magazine, this is the place. Welcome to Cayo Agua, one of the most beautiful beaches in all of Venezuela. This little island is all about crystal clear water, bright white sand, and a soft sandbar that curves right into the sea. It's the kind of place that looks like a postcard, or honestly, a screensaver come to life. The water here is so calm and shallow, you can just wade out forever. And with the right angle, it's that perfect walking on water moment. No filters needed. There are no shops, no bars, no crowds. Just you, the sea, and the sound of waves lapping at the shore. You can walk the whole island in under an hour, and chances are, you'll barely see another soul. It's so stunning that it's become a go-to for fashion shoots and travel spreads, especially with that curved shoreline that seems custom-made for drone shots. And if you're here during golden hour, just trust me. Get the camera out. Caroni River. Now let's follow the flow of one of Venezuela's most powerful and mysterious rivers, the Caroni River. This is the second most important river in the country and a major tributary of the legendary Orinoco River. But what makes the Caroni stand out? Its color. The water here is a deep, dark tea-colored black, stained by the organic matter from the jungle. It's calm in some places, wild in others, and absolutely stunning when the white foam clashes with the inky black current. Especially in high flow season, it looks almost surreal. The Caroni cuts through dense rainforest, steep canyons, and thunders down massive waterfalls and rapids. Some stretches are so remote and raw, they're perfect for rafting, fishing, or full-on jungle expeditions. And beyond its natural power, there's something deeper here too. Local legends say the Caroni holds spiritual significance, especially where it merges with the Orinoco. A place of energy, of stories passed down through generations. You'll also find this river weaving close to Canaima and the Gran Sabana, so it's always part of the region's bigger dramatic landscape. It's wild, beautiful, and full of character, just like the country itself. Chichiriviche. Looking for the perfect jumping-off point to explore Venezuela's Caribbean coast? Say hello to Chichiriviche, a laid-back coastal town right on the edge of Morocoy National Park. This colorful little spot is known for its turquoise waters, mangroves, and easy access to nearby cayos like Cayo Sombrero, Cayo Sal, and Cayo Peraza. The town itself blends beachfront areas with boat docks, making it the go-to launch point for island hopping. Just head to the shore, and locals will set you up with a boat ride, coolers, and a beach umbrella. You're all set for the day. But Chichiriviche isn't just a stopover. It's got a vibe all its own. Think music playing from beach bars, fresh seafood on the grill, and hammocks swaying under the palms. It's relaxed, it's friendly, and it's full of that authentic Venezuelan beach energy. Orinoco Delta. And now it's time for one of Venezuela's greatest natural wonders, the Orinoco Delta. Here, the mighty Orinoco River fans out into a massive labyrinth of nature all around. No engines, no noise, just the rhythm of the river and the calls of the forest. The Warao people, indigenous communities known as the Canoe people, have lived here for centuries. Their villages rise from the riverbanks, built on stilt houses, blending perfectly with the landscape. Visiting the Warao isn't just a sightseeing trip. It's a chance to connect with a culture deeply tied to the water, to the forest, and to the delta's ancient rhythms. Here, time slows down. Nature takes over. And for a little while, you get to be part of something timeless. Colonia Tovar. Mount Roraima. Next on our list is Mount Roraima. This giant tabletop mountain towers at 2,800 meters high and stretches across 3 countries, Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. But the only way to reach it? Through Venezuela. And trust me, it's worth every step. Its cliffs shoot 400 meters straight up from the jungle floor, forming this epic natural fortress. It's no wonder local indigenous groups, like the Piman and Kapan, believe Roraima is the navel of the earth, a sacred place where gods once lived. But getting to the top is no joke. It takes a 6 to 8 day trek through lush jungle, misty rivers, and cloud forests. A real adventure. But once you're up there, it's like stepping onto a different world. The summit is completely alien. Think twisted rock formations, sparkling natural pools, and plants you won't find anywhere else on Earth. Fog rolls in from every direction, and suddenly you feel like you're floating on an island in the sky. And here's a cool detail. The otherworldly look of Roraima actually inspired scenes in James Cameron's Avatar. Yep, those floating Hallelujah Mountains? Right here. Madriski Island. Now let's take a breather in one of the dreamiest beach spots in Venezuela, Madriski Island. Just a short boat ride from Gran Roque, this island is a local favorite for good reason. It's got everything: powdery white sand, clear turquoise water, and a laid-back, no-rush vibe that'll have you kicking your sandals off the second you arrive. The beach here stretches long and wide, perfect for lazy walks, sunbathing, or just floating in the calm sea with zero distractions. If you're up for a bit of exploring, the snorkeling is great, especially around the coral patches close to shore. The calm, shallow waters also make it ideal for paddleboarding or even first-time swimmers. And you know that perfect beach vibe? Yeah, Madriski nails it. You'll find locals offering cold coconuts, grilled fish, or just good conversation under a palm frond umbrella. It's a go-to day trip for both Venezuelan travelers and international visitors staying in Los Roques. But here's the best part. Even though it's popular, it never feels crowded. Just sun, sea, and total serenity. Carao River. Now let's follow the path where true adventure begins. The Carao River. This legendary river winds through Canaima National Park, one of the most iconic and unspoiled corners of Venezuela. Its waters run a deep reddish-brown, almost like black tea, stained by tannins from the dense jungle all around. When the river calms, it turns into a perfect mirror, reflecting the towering tepuis and endless green canopy above. And the views? They're nothing short of unforgettable. Lush jungle walls, hidden waterfalls pouring down cliffs, and the distant silhouettes of ancient tepuis rising like giants through the mist. It's one of those rare places where you feel truly small, in the best possible way. But the Carao is more than just beautiful. It's a road with a purpose. This river is the main route to reach Angel Falls, the tallest waterfall in the world. Locals call it the road to the sky, because it leads you straight to the foot of a place that seems to touch the heavens. Traveling the Carao is an adventure all its own. You'll ride through calm, glassy waters, push through narrow, fast-moving rapids, and cross vast lagoons where the horizon stretches forever. Every bend in the river reveals a new scene. A hidden cascade, a jungle overhang, or a golden break in the canopy where the sun pours in. If you want to truly feel the heartbeat of Canaima, to experience the raw soul of Venezuela's wilderness, this river is the only way. Caracas. Now we head to a place where it all connects. Caracas, Venezuela's capital city, full of contrast, culture, and energy. Caracas sits in a valley surrounded by mountains, with El Avila National Park rising right behind it. For locals, El Avila isn't just a backdrop, it's an escape. You can ride the Teleférico de Caracas to the top for incredible views of the city below, and even the Caribbean Sea beyond. The city itself is a blend of modern skyscrapers, colonial plazas, and pockets of green, where everyday life moves fast but never without flavor. At the center of it all is Plaza Bolívar, the historical heart, lined with colonial buildings and landmarks like the birthplace of Simón Bolívar. Culture lovers are in for a treat, with institutions like the Museo de Arte Contemporáneo, the Museo de Bellas Artes, and the iconic Teresa Carreño Theater, one of Latin America's most prestigious stages. But what makes Caracas stand out is the contrast. You'll see modern malls next to historic barrios, street vendors beneath sleek towers, and creativity pulsing through it all, from music and murals to street food and spoken word. It's messy, magnetic, and totally Venezuelan. Venezuela is wild, beautiful, and full of surprises. But so are other amazing places I have already visited on my channel, so make sure to watch the next video to explore even more of our amazing planet. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video.